Hi guys, and happy Monday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're having another horrible day. Rainy, cold, supposed to turn to snow this afternoon. We'll see. But they said the temperature's going to go way down and snow's on the horizon. So we'll see. So I haven't been here in a while. I'm just busy. The time is just whipping by. I don't even know where it's going. My hair is weird. But I did have a couple of thrift runs between last week and... Yeah, no, it was all last week. Yeah, that's right. Since I saw you anyway. And I found some really fun things. I also have a surprise at the end. Very exciting. I was talking to, well, I wasn't talking to a lady. I was looking on eBay. I was looking up something that I found. And from this company, I found something else that I just lost it over. So I put it in my, wish list, whatever you call that on eBay, where you heart it. And the lady sent me a message giving me a much cheaper price. So I couldn't resist, so I got it. But when that comes, I'll show it to you. Had to have it. Cutest thing I've ever seen for Christmas. I just blew me away. But anyway, we'll get into that. So I did a couple of the thrifts. I did Passaic, and I did the local, I think. Oh, I did Passaic, Hawthorne, and the local. So I did them all. And when I went to Passaic, I also stopped in Five Below because, it's right there. And I got some Satya, my favorite incense brand. But this the Dragon's Blood. So these are cool. I always like to stock up on that when I see it. Alright, so in Passaic. Let me see, I have notes here because I don't want to waste and I don't want to forget anything. I did find something for my mom. Her birthday's coming up. Her birthday and Skeety's birthdays are the same exact day. February 4th. So I found one thing for her to add to what I got her. And it's very perfect. And then, I found 100. A case of 100 CD cases for Craig the Record King, because he makes CDs all the time for customers, and he buys these in Staples. He pays a lot of money for them, and he goes through a lot of them. So I found 100 CD cases, brand new, still in the box, for $5.99. So that was ridiculous, and he was thrilled. Alright, so I found Lennon Legend, the very best of John Lennon on CD. Beautiful. Very excited about it. I found 9 features over 3 hours of Our Gang comedies, which are one of my favorites. You don't see them on TV that much anymore, but I was so happy to find this. And I found it by accident. It was not with the DVDs. It was like stuck in between something, and I picked it up and it was this. So I had to grab that for sure. And I found this still sealed. This is DVD 2-disc special edition of the Ron Howard film 8 Days a Week, The Touring Years, Beatles. Look, still sealed, okay? This has 2 discs and a book. 2 discs and a 64-page booklet. Really excited about this. Really great thing. Still sealed, okay? So I got that. And then I found him. He is another one of these Santas. These Santas, remember I found one before? I found a smaller one last time. But this one, he's a bigger one. And he's still got his hang tag. So I had more info on him this time. And these are Santa's Best. These are by the Rennick Corporation. They've been famous for making Christmas animatronics and decorations and things for years. I think since, well, these little guys came out in '84, and this was Santa's Best Adorables. These are called Adorables, and you can see why they're adorable. Look at his face. Look at his eyes. Oh my God. All right, so since I knew more about the piece now, that it was by Rennick and etc., Adorables, whatever. So I went online to research this little guy, and what came up was an animatronic with this kind of face, with the Adorables face, okay? It was an elf, and he was a chef. He had a chef hat and a pan and a spatula, and he's an animatronic, and I went mental for this thing. So I said, you know what? I'm not supposed to buy any more Christmas. I have so much Christmas. I probably have more Christmas decorations than anyone on earth. I'm not kidding you. But anyway, I found him, and then by accident, totally by accident, I saw the chef elf, and I had to have him. But I said, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put him in my wish list and just think on it, you know. Then the lady came back with an offer to me, 33% off of the original price. So I had to do it. He's a chef. Are you kidding me? You know how cute it was with this face, and he's an elf, and oh my God, I'm just so excited about it. But anyway, he was still in the box, and he was in working condition and all that, she said. So I'll be getting that. That was just this morning. So I'm pretty excited about that. So here he is. Here's his little hang tag. He's beautiful. He's bigger than my other one, and I just absolutely adore these Santas. Adorables. Yes, they are. So that was what I got over there. And I got this little adorable for $2.99. Because all the Christmas stuff is quite cheap right now in all the thrifts. Because they want to get it out, you know. So I was pretty thrilled with him. And the chef. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't tell you. Too bad I got to wait almost a year to put him out, right? So then I went to Hawthorne. Okay, when I get there, I got this 1959, the General Foods Kitchens cookbook. 1959. This cookbook is as old as I am. And it's beautiful. Really, look how many things I have marked off already. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I found Dinner in a Dish, 1965, Betty Crocker. Another beautiful old cookbook. Very excited. Both of the cookbooks were 50% off. Both the cookbooks were 50% off. The other two items I got were 25% off. One of those was this beautiful teak, brand new. It still had the hang tag on it. It's a salt and pepper holder made out of teak wood. So you put your salt and pepper in here. Has a little spoon. And I used this yesterday while I was cooking, because when I'm cooking, I like my salt and pepper out. I don't really like to pour it or crack it. I like to either take it in my fingers and sprinkle it, or use a little spoon. So this is perfect. And I used this yesterday when I was cooking by my mother's, and it just worked out perfectly. It is beautiful. And the funny thing is, the original price tag is still on the bottom. I guess it was from some sort of gift shop or something. $29.99. Seriously? I don't know if that's focusing, but to me, that's this little tiny thing for $30. I don't think so. So anyway, I got this for like, I don't know, 2 something, and I loved it. Brand new, still with the hang tag. And the other thing I got over there was this, a Fisher-Price phono. This is number 2 for me. I have one other. But look how clean it is. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's really awesome. I guess it hasn't been played in a long time. The 33 is okay, but the 45 is slow. So I'm going to take it by Craig's and have him adjust that for me. But man, is that an awesome piece. And it was also 25% off. I was very happy. In the local, I got this awesome outdoor thermometer that can be hooked onto the deck or something, anywhere you want it. It could actually be put like on the outside of a window like that, so you can see it when you look out the window. I'm probably going to put it on the front porch so that when I look out the front door, I know in the morning how cold it is. Oh God. But this is a beautiful thermometer. Really nice. I was pretty happy with it. So I found a lot of really good stuff. I got another record from the place I was talking about the other day that I lost the paper, remember? Well, it's TPOS records, and they send you, they have the most unique list of records ever. I mean, really good stuff. They have the Heaven's Gate recordings. They have Reverend Jim Jones, People's Temple, The Last Sermon, Charles Manson, Walking in the Truth, G.G. Allen, of course, the one I got from them. Really good stuff. A lot of G.G. Allen. They have Aleister Crowley, 23 minutes of the famous Satanist reading poetry and casting spells. Recorded in 1919 on fragile wax cylinders. So the sound is a little rough, but hey, it's Crowley. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they have really unique stuff, I'm telling you. So, and they're on Discogs, Facebook, Bandcamp, eBay, and other fine internet locations near you. And what I got from them this time is Tiny Tim and Isidore Fertile. War Between the Sexes. And I read about this one. So insane. We have... Alright, let me see if I can find what they said about it, what made me buy this. Tiny Tim, Isabel Fertile, split 7-inch. Tiny Tim sings a cappella while mildly drunk on beer. And Isidore Fertile was Tiny's protege. Fertile was trans before the term existed, and Tiny hated women's liberation. So this is the perfect split record. Only 500 ever pressed. And it says on color vinyl. Let me see. Oh, yeah. A beautiful blue vinyl. Look at that. So this is very interesting, especially since this Isidore Fertile, whom I've never heard of, sings I Am Woman. How funny. This is really fun. Very oddball, very interesting. So I was pretty excited about that, and I got another little list of records from them, which is exciting because they're great. So that was last week. Who is this? Tim's Story. For a minute it sounded like something else that... Alright, so today the mailman brought my didgeridoo, and look at that, how beautiful. It's so long, I gotta be careful here, but look how beautifully it is decorated. Look at this thing. Wow, it is spectacular. So it weighs a ton too. I was pretty excited about this. It is painted so magically, and very, very exciting. I'm gonna blow on it. Believe me, if I hadn't been practicing the lip movements, I would never have been able to play it when it came. It's pretty. It's not easy. It's not an easy instrument, but here we go. Circular breathing I have not yet mastered, but so I can't do a continuous drone, but I'm learning. Yeah, it's really hard, but you know, you get the idea. I love it. Absolutely love it. And anybody that's interested, I highly recommend that you get one. They are so much fun. So much fun. And I am going to have so much fun with it. So, like I said, I didn't put lipstick on today just so I could demonstrate that for you. I'm going to put a link down below of a guy that shows you how to make a didgeridoo. Did I say it wrong again in the beginning? I'm sure I did. From now on, I'm just going to call it a Didge because I mess up the name every time. So I'm going to call it a Didge. And I'm going to put a link below of a guy who shows you how to make a budget Didge out of PVC piping pieces. And it's fascinating. And once he spray painted it and decorated it, you would never know it was made out of pipe. So I'll put that below for anybody who would like to try and make their own. And you can do it for, like he said, you could do it for about $6. So you can't beat that. I also bought a pack of Didge replacement mouthpieces, beeswax mouthpiece replacements. Because when you buy a new Didge, it doesn't have the wax mouthpiece. But I'm going to put that on there. So, very, very fun. So, I had a very fun last week. Me and Peter wanted to go out to lunch tomorrow and for our birthdays. Because, if you remember, we were supposed to go out for my birthday. And he got sick. I think he got sick. And it sucked, so we didn't get to go. But we were going to go tomorrow, and we find out that, like, we don't like to, like I said, when we leave Craig's, we leave before school lets out, and so we don't hit the school traffic or rush hour, both of which are impossible on Market Street. And we were going to go to Plank Pizza, and they don't even open till 3. So that's when school's let out. By the time we get out of there, it's going to be rush hour. So we said, no, I don't want to do it. Nope. Unless we find another place. So stupid that a place like that doesn't open till 3. What about business lunches? I don't get it. Whatever. So anyway, I think that's about it. You know, when I was putting Christmas away, it's funny because my mother was getting her Hendrix out yesterday to make a martini. And she said, "Oh my God." And I said, What? She's like, "I did miss another Christmas thing." So we say that every year when we put Christmas away, we're all done and we turn around and we see something else. There's always one thing that you forget to put away. So she found something that she didn't put away. And I said, you know what? Leave them out. Leave them out all year. I said, he's not obvious where he is, so just leave him out. And she's like, yeah, maybe I will. I'm rubbing off on everyone, right? But anyway, I had this little guy. I didn't forget to put him away. I purposely didn't put him away because he's just a snowman. And he's the, he's the s'mores snowman. You remember when I got him? I want to leave him out all winter, because snowmen are winter. They're not Christmas. And I love him. He is precious. And he's got the chocolate. He's got the big chocolate block. He's got the graham crackers. He's made out of marshmallow. And it plays Marshmallow World. It's so amazing. He was a thrift store, I believe, after Christmas last year, or maybe even in the spring. So this was the first Christmas I got to use him, but I said, you know what, I'm leaving him out all winter because he's a snowman. I usually like to leave at least one snowman around all winter. But the other day, Bob said that winter is, that spring, the other day he said, it was 56 days away. That's pretty cool. I mean, that means it's, when you think of 56 days, that's not a lot of days. Considering I started counting down to Christmas at about 59, and before you know it, it was here. So that's what's going to happen with spring. So that made me feel good, because it made me think that yes, spring might be right around the corner. And I hope so. I hope it does come fast. That being said, I wouldn't mind a little bit of snow flurries this afternoon, because they said it wouldn't amount to very much. So I can take that. I love flurries. I love to watch it fall. I just don't like to shovel it, deal with it, drive in it, anything. So very, very cool. I love it. It's so beautiful. So that was that. Yesterday I made a ravioli lasagna with a center layer of sauteed in onion and garlic mushrooms. Very, very good. Well, really delicious. My dad loved it. He ate 2 helpings, and then he had 2 helpings of dessert because I made a apple dump cake, which was the most ridiculously easy dessert I've ever made in my life. And I served it hot with vanilla ice cream. He had 2 servings of that too. And my father is tiny, skinny, but he can put the food away, let me tell you. So I guess that's a good thing, that he has a good appetite. But so let me tell you how to do the dump cake. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. Little too sweet for my taste, but he said with vanilla ice cream, it was out of this world. So I asked him, did he like that better, or the Jell-O Cool Whip pies? And he said, oh, this. He said the Jell-O pies are great for summer when it's hot out. He said, but this, awesome. I said, okay, it's the easiest thing I've ever made, so I can make it anytime you want it. So what you do is you take 2 cans of apple pie filling and put them in the bottom of a pan. I used a metal, disposable pan for this, a foil pan, like a foil lasagna pan or cake pan. On top of the apple pie filling, you sprinkle all over the top 1 box of yellow cake mix. Just yellow, yellow cake mix. Make sure it's all evenly spread. And then 1 cup of sliced, sticks of butter laid all over the top. Then it goes in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes. And somehow, some way, it works. It's like, it makes kind of like an apple, like it becomes like an apple crumble, because the cake mix blends with the juice from the apple pie filling, and the butter to create like a little crumble on top of the hot apples. And then you serve it with vanilla ice cream, and it's like, my dad was blown away. So anytime you want it, just let me know. Easiest thing I have ever made. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. Hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Monday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Until next time, remember, I love you all. See you later.